Okay, back for chapter 19. Bedtime. What do you think it's like? Zingri asked in the darkness from the other side of the room. What? I said. Being swallowed alive. Dark, I said after a while. A judder crept up my spine as the thought of it made my skin crawl. And smelly, Zingri added. I bet the insides of Shrunken Head would be super stinksome. Mm-hmm. The clock on my bedroom wall had stopped working months ago, but I knew it must be extremely late. There was no way I was going to be feeling sleepy any time soon, though. That was for sure. After Nancy had trapped Magdalene in her caravan, everyone had eventually shuffled off to bed. Mum had tried her hardest to keep the Trogmany cheer going, suggesting a trognog and jingle dancing out on the patio, but no one really felt like it. It's amazing how having your Trolliday feast wrecked by colossal dead heads can spoil a party atmosphere. It's lucky no one was hurt, Zingri said, or chewed. Yep, I said. I couldn't stop thinking about the nomad's warning. What if it wasn't talking about the shrunken heads attacking our Trogmany feast? What if worse was to come? A flicker of flames burst into view in the fireplace, and Hoggett puffed a few tiny fireballs across the room, lighting the candles on the windowsill and the shelf above my bed. My pygmy soot dragon uncurled himself from the grate and scampered over to the bed and jumped in, wagging its tail. Sorry, boy, I said, giving him a scratch under his chin. Were we keeping you awake? I looked across the room and saw Zingri's face peering out of the folds of her hammock. She had it strung up between the bookcase and the cupboard and door. It swayed gently from side to side as she wiggled to sit up. There we go, there she is in her hammock. Is that the sort of thing normal round here? Zingri asked. She flopped one leg out of her swinging bed, followed by the other, then came to sit on the end of the duvet near my feet. Is what normal? I said. Getting gobbled up like a lump of leftovers, Zingri grinned, and I could see she was just as awake as I was. I heard that wrinklish mermaid in the starfish bikini. Beryl Dunch? That's the one, Zingri said. When we were out in the garden earlier today, I heard her gossiping with the werepoodle, Gladys Potts. They were talking about someone else getting eaten up just a few weeks ago in the hotel. Someone did, I said. A goblin prince. A goblin prince, Zingri rubbed her hands together with excitement. That's even better than us regular magicals getting gobbled up at dinner. He walked into Mrs. Venus's mouth by accident when he was on the run from the squall goblin pirates, I said. Squall goblins? Zingri's jaw dropped open so wide it practically clattered across the floor, and I knew I was going to have to tell her all about it. Plus, I didn't want to miss out on the chance to talk about meeting my hero, Captain Calamitous Plank. Lummy, Zingri wiggled down under the covers and got comfy opposite me. And then I told her the entire messy story about Prince Grogbar and the curse of the diamond dentures and Tempestra Plank and the box full of bones and meeting Captain Plank, Tempestra's dad, and the swashbuckling battle and Mrs. Venus falling asleep with her mouth open again and the horrible bone-crunching moment Prince Grogbar got grunched. And that was the last thing he said, Zingri said, asked with wide eyes. It was, ah! I think he screamed never when he told him to come back out, I said, pulled a face at the horrible memory. The dooky little dollop refused to listen, and I shrugged, then mimed teeth crunching together with my hands. That is the best story I have ever heard. Zingri looked up at the poster of Calamitous Plank on the wall and laughed. Can't believe we missed all the action. We were cursed and nearly got eaten today, I said, throwing a pillow at Zingri. That's a lot of action too. I know, she giggled, but a swashbuckling battle with skeletons would be even better. I've never had one of those before. Wait till you see this, I said. I hopped out of bed and shuffled quickly over to a small gold box on the shelf above the fireplace. The snow and ice from the reception hadn't reached all the way up to my secret bedroom above the library, but it was still freezing cold. I grabbed the gold box and darted back to bed. What is it? Zingri asked, trying to get a better look at it, what was in my hands. This, I said, yanking the blankets over my legs, then holding the box up to the candlelight, is the coolest thing of all. I opened the gold box mega slowly for extra dramatic effect, then pulled out the diamond tooth that Calamitous gave me after we won the battle and defeated Grogbar. Ta-da! It sparkled and twinkled in the darkness, reflecting tiny stars all over the walls and ceilings. Dad had looped some string round the glittering tooth's root so I could wear it round my neck whenever I wanted. Okay. Doesn't look like he's going to bed, does it? It looks like he's going outside in all those layers. What is it? Zingri asked again. It looks like it's one of the actual diamond dentures. No way, Zingri gasped, making a grab for it. It's true, I said, put the loop of string around my neck. It's magical. The dentures helped bring Captain Plank back from the dead. He was just a pile of bones before he got his knobbly hands on them again. That was with the whole set of teeth, though, Zingri grunted, trying to look unimpressed. Just one tooth isn't very magical. I stuck my tongue out at my Yeti friend and she laughed. I suppose so, I said, but I still think it's pretty terrific. Definitely, Zingri agreed, nodding. We should build a snow goblin tomorrow and stick the tooth in its mouth. What? I said. Why? Might come alive, Zingri chuckled. We could have a snow servant bring us trognog and earwax crackers for the rest of the trolliday. Ha! I blurted. Maybe you're... I was silenced by the sound of Hoggett growling. I looked down and saw a red glow between my little dragon's scale and faded a rancid green colour. You okay, boy? I asked, and placed my hand on top of his head. He was cold. Pygmy soot dragons only ever glow green when they sense terrible danger. It's one of the warning signs they used when living in packs in the wild. Something's wrong, I whispered to Zingri. Nah, she huffed, tossing back the pillow I'd thrown at her a few minutes ago. You're still just bone-jangled from earlier. Hoggett growled again, louder this time. He never does this, I said quietly as I could. Not unless... Shh! Zingri jolted to attention. Her eyes widened, and the hair on her neck and shoulders bristled. She reached an arm across the bed and clapped a hand over my mouth. We had both heard it. The wallpaper was muttering again. Have to find out what happens tomorrow.